So behind me you can see the cruise ferry we'll be catching later. And that's the Olympic terminal directly behind me as well. Conveniently where a van's just pulled up, but I think you can still see the sign okay. So what we'll actually be doing is catching the ferry across later. It's about 17 hours, takes us across to Stockholm. And start our little adventure in Sweden for a few days. So come along, that'll be our next film. What's it like on board the Finland to Sweden party boat? That's what they call it, because it stops off at an island halfway, duty free is on board, and all that sort of stuff. And so it has got a bit of a bad reputation. We'll find out shortly. Okay, let's go see what it's like on board a cruise ferry to Sweden. So we just checked in. It was at a machine. You just literally put your, show me your barcode and it prints out your ticket. So that's what we done. Let's take a little stroll down this corridor. Music playing. So I'll stop for a minute until we get to the boat. Well, the little escalator we go. Right, looks like we're going to go this way. We need to find our way up to deck number 10 when we get there. Oh. Hello, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Here's our first look inside the promenade of the MS Serenade. I'm sure it's going to get a lot busier. So we found the lifts. So we'll take one of these up to our room. I say we found the lifts. You can find a way into lifts. Let's go around this way. Oh. Okay, let's have a look in the room. So this is a premium A cabin. So what have we got? We've got a bed there, another one drops down, bit of hanger space, bit of artwork, and just a view. Nice big window. We're up on the 10th deck. So yeah, just a simple basic room. All we actually need, big mirror, tiny little TV. And so that's the room. It's an ensuite, so let me just show you what's in the bathroom. Okay, let's have a look in the bathroom. So, nice 1970s style pink. It's pretty small, let's be honest. But there is a shower. So it's pretty good. Normal loo. There's a towel. There's a bit of soap. And there's also a bit of shower gel as well. So, but that's about it. So all quite small. Let's come back out again. I've just dropped the other bed down so you can see what it's like. So that bed dropped down there. So you've got 2 beds, and I think they actually move. So I think you can actually, let me just see if I want to pull it together. Ah, there you go, yeah. So you have a choice, there's 2 singles, or you can just slide one of the beds across to make it a double.
No, thank you.
Right. Bye-bye, Helsinki. Let's see what Stockholm's like. Okay, that was a quick look at the room. That's through here. Now I think this gives us a view of the promenade. So that's looking one way. Then we bring the camera around, look the other way. That's to the front, so that's the pub at the front. More shops. Let's go and have a look. So this is deck 12 and the sun deck. It's certainly sunny today. And there is a bar up here as well. Saying that, the actual arrow was pointing out here, so. Let's keep wandering around this way. It's nice you can actually wander around. Full promenade. Looking back into Helsinki. Spot the movement in the bridge. Walking around, found some stairs that lead up. Just going to explore. Oh, very nice. Little comfy seating area. Out the wind. Not much of a view. But maybe a nice place to be if it's raining. Let's go back downstairs and continue walking around. Ah, this appears to be the smoking area. Just spotted a sign. Right, let's go back down. To the stern of the boat. Hope you can hear me. Should have put the. I'm just using the inbuilt mics today. Little doggy area. The last time we went on a cruise, we spent a lot of time at the back of the boat, but I don't think we will with this time. Looks like Helsinki Cathedral, maybe. So let's walk around this deck. The other thing we can see on this deck, I'll bring you to in a moment. It looks like a spa type of area. Some hot tubs and that sort of thing. We may have to investigate. Right, let's go down and see another deck. As we're here, let's have a quick look inside. So we've decided to go for the sauna experience. Quick look inside the changing room while no one's here. Then we'll head outside. If you are interested, you can actually hire a swimsuit. But anyway, I think I better stop filming at this point. Okay, so a quick walkthrough on the ship. So walking front to back, bow to stern, on the promenade deck. The usual slot machines, fruit machines bar. Casino over here, not open yet. I don't think that opens until, I'm not sure it opens when it's a certain time or whether it gets a certain distance out from sea, but I'm sure it will open. But there was bingo actually taking place behind me in the casino. I didn't bother joining in. So let's have a look. Let's look all the way down the ship. So shops left and right. Information point, ATMs, Moomin shops, and a very dodgy singer. We'll get to him in a minute. So gift shops. Round to the side here, an information desk. Breakfast is from 7 in the morning if you're interested. Moomin shop for those who like that sort of thing. Quick snack shop. When we get down to it, the buffet is actually on a deck below here, the Grand Buffet. So we've got dinner booked at the Grand Buffet at 7:30 this evening, so I'll show you that. It's currently only about 6:30.
Thank you, Mary Victos. We're going to take a little trip, man.
Wine bar to our left. Closed to our right. €150 for a Helly Hansen jacket. So we're about halfway now, so we're heading towards the Sea Pub, as it's called. Down the steps in front of us takes us to the buffet. We'll go there shortly. Well, during time. About half an hour to wait yet, so we'll probably just nip in and have a quick drink while we're waiting. As you can see, the ship's very empty. This is a Wednesday, beginning of April. So I guess if there's any more than about 100 people on this ship, I'd be amazed. A big grill house restaurant. Give you some idea of the prices here. The starters, tomato tartare is €14, salad 15, snails 15, grill house snack plate 16, and bokkeren, which is marinated anchovies served with olive oil, is also €15. Beef tenderloins 35, chicken 28, celery 25, mixed plate is 71, half lobster 30, scampi skewer 10. Well means pause at this point if you like. Beef tenderloin, oh, just had that one. Dry aged beef sirloin 40, dry aged beef entrecote 45, and then sides are 5, 9, 6 and 1 for fries, chorizo, croquettes and sauces. So working our way down, and we get to the pub. So what you got in front of you there is a pint of Kilkenny. And if you're wondering what the price actually is in here, the price of Kilkenny is €10.90. Or maybe you fancy a traditional Finnish long drink, like one of them. If you do, a That's €8.90. Gives you some idea of the prices anyway. Okay, so welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the chaos of the Grand Buffet. So this is all the vegetables, potatoes and bits of fish. Roast beef, sauces, more fish. Oh, chicken korma, lentil steak, beetroot lasagnas, roasted potatoes with garlic. That's worth. Plenty of kids' food as well, chips, nuggets, meatballs, that sort of stuff. There's a fair old selection. Herring, onion. There's all the fish section. Cheese, salads. It's good for free falls, to be perfectly honest, but chicken skewers. So yeah, isn't it? But these are free for all. Everyone just seems to grab everything. So I'm going to try and grab myself some food now, as there'll be nothing left because it's getting really busy. Right, see you in a minute. Good morning. It's Thursday morning here as we're approaching Stockholm. We're still on board the MS Serenade, and yes, I did say that right. Good morning. It's actually just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's what my voice is killing me. I didn't sleep very well. Not sure what it is, but it might be the air in the cabin or something like that, but it really hurts us all. But anyway, the reason I woke up is because, I'll show you something. Apparently everyone said to me when you will go through the Archipelago of islands to get to Stockholm, it's stunning. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, I'll give you this much. It's not bad, is it? Now I can't get to the front of the ship, which I wanted to, because someone shut the gate behind me. So what I will do is just walk to the back and see if I can get a good view from there to see where we've been so far this morning already. And the slightest bit of breeze and my eyes start watering like that as well. But it's pretty cold. There's a fair old bit of wind blowing, so it's not as charming as it looks. Right, we're nearly at the back of the boat. You can see a bit more. Probably, oh, I can see another ship behind us as well. Probably one of the Viking ships. But I don't know why they close off the front. It was all open up last night. There's no one else about. Not surprising, let's be honest. Right, let's just spin you around. So the sun's just starting to rise, as you can see. In the distance, directly in our wake, is the Viking. And then all these beautiful islands, to our left and right. Right, let's head towards these steps and go up here. See if I can get out of some of this wind. It's absolutely freezing. I mean, yesterday I'm sitting around in a t-shirt, getting a suntan, and today I'm freezing. Jeez. Oh, at least I'm out of the wind now. Not quite such a good view. But not bad. So yeah, this water is like a mirror, it's reflecting, so it's difficult to show you where the island starts and where the sea starts. So I just wandered over to the other side, just to show you how close some of these islands actually are. Probably doesn't really show quite so well because it's how wide this camera is. So let's zoom in just a little bit. That's probably nearer to how it actually looks for stood here. Let's go face forwards so you can see a little bit better. Right, back in the wind again now, but gives you a better idea. To give you some idea, here's my phone. So you can see we'll navigate. There's our little blue dot, and this is the whole series of islands we have to get through before we eventually get to Stockholm, which is a good few hours away still. And here's Stockholm. So it's another 3 to 4 hours. There we go, let's put it that way. That's us. That's Stockholm. So last year, sailed up to Alaska, cruised up to Alaska. And to be fair, looking around this sort of area without the big, high mountains around us, but the scenery is actually quite similar. Stunningly beautiful. So yeah, it's well worth the trip, I'll give you that much. I'm certainly glad we decided to catch the boat rather than just fly across, because it is absolutely stunning here. Absolutely stunning. Not a bad place to have a house. See, the sun is well and truly up now. You can see the shadow of the ship. In front of you now. So just been for a bit of breakfast. Come back outside, and what looks like, I would suggest, a World War II concrete bunker has appeared. It's quite fascinating. I don't really know the history of this place, never seen it before, no idea what it is, but that's what it looks like to me. There's a gun emplacement, probably older than the Second World War, probably some original defensive position. I reckon that in front of us is probably some old fishing warehouse, because up around the side here is a small dock. Still can't get to the front of the boat, unfortunately. For some reason it's all locked up. But in front of us there, you'll see a very small well, small compared to us. Inter-island ferry, I'd imagine. Closer look now at the that small little ferry I was talking about. I say small, probably takes a good dozen cars if they were all loaded on, but it looks tiny compared to us. Approaching a ferry coming the other way. Hey, success, the gate's open. Let's go and have a look. You can see the bridge in front of us. Hope you can hear me okay, it's not too windy. It is very windy here. So you do get a great view up front, but it's blooming cold. As I say, this is April 3rd, I think. Wonder if this place ever freezes over. Can you imagine living in a little house like this? On one of these little islands. I'm going to make the assumption that's kind of summer houses where people stay just for a vacation. Oh, that's better. But all these islands are just covered in these small little houses. You see that one's small. That one's smaller. And coming into view is a tiny little one. So I hope you enjoyed our look around Helsinki and our little ferry trip today. What I'll do is stop filming now, take in some of the beauty of this area for myself, and then I'll catch up again with you well, later I suppose. It will be a couple of hours time for me, but be a bit later for you. So I'll catch up with you then. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Only about 1% of people who watch these videos do actually subscribe. It would really help the channel if you did that. If you're still here by now, well, you must have got something out of it. Catch you later. Bye-bye.